to my messy room where I'm house sitting. I'm currently stuck here. We got like a foot and a half of snow, and we got 2 cars stuck today trying to leave the driveway. So this is where we're doing yoga. If you have any requests, type them in the chat box real quick. But I'm planning on doing some calf stuff, just basic hips, always core, all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get going. Go ahead and come to your mat. That's where I keep the naughty people. So come to your mat, get cozy. I'm just gonna play some random music on my phone. I don't have a playlist for tonight. Sorry about that. There's a crazy metric here. Okay, great. So as usual, move around any way you want to move. See what feels good for you. I had a crazy cramp in my calf like a half an hour ago. It's not gone. So I was just doing a ski tour on Galbraith, and my first ski tour of the year, and my boots run a little tight, and now my calf is killing me. So we'll see what that does for me. Anyway, just keep moving for a few minutes. Find your cozy spot. And start to lengthen your breath in and out through your nose. Take a few sighs if that feels good. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Relax the space between your eyes. Maybe give yourself a little jaw massage or face massage if that feels good. Bring your hands to the fronts of your knees. Feel your chest open. Bring your shoulder blades together on your back. Tighten up the core as you sit up nice and tall here. And just move from one side to the next, starting to open up the side body and the neck a little bit. Seated cat cows. Inhale, open the chest, smile the shoulder blades back. Exhale, curling around, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, open, maybe tilt the head back. Exhale, curling around. Sweep the hands high on the breath in. Hands to heart center, side out. Inhale, bring the hands nice and high. Exhale. Inhale to reach it up. And right hand's going to come down. The left arm's going to reach over to the right side. Plant that left sit bone on the mat and invite any movement in that feels good here. Crazy how much snow we got. There's like a foot and a half of snow here. I don't know what to do in this. Inhale, bring both hands up, and let's take the left hand down. Right arm's going to reach over. I feel like I'm pretty good at handling snow, but then like the Florida girl, this is where I'm actually from, Florida, comes out, and I'm just like, I don't fucking do this stuff. So I just, hide. Both hands up on the breath in. And then we're going to twist to the right side. Sit up tall, lengthen the head to the sky on the breath in, turn on the core. And as you exhale, twist a bit further, drop the shoulders here. Maybe take weight out of that right hand. Inhale, both hands come up, big reach. And on the exhale, we're going to the left side. Sit up tall on the breath in, drop the shoulders. And on the exhale, twist a bit further. Maybe take weight out of the left hand here. Again, turning on the core. Try to keep the spine nice and long. Don't cave into it. Really sitting up here. Next inhale, both hands come up. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms to the sky. And then as you exhale, bring the palms down in front of the face. We're going to move side to side with the hands. Getting into the upper back here. And then release the hands down. Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together. Sit up high on the breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to fold forward. Start to get into those hips a little bit. Always welcome to add in some twists if you want to put some pressure on that left leg. Take a peek to the left side. And then feel free to switch to the right side. Really just press that leg away to help open that hip. Come back through center. Take the feet a little bit longer. So you have this nice, long, wide diamond. And then we're going to fold forward. You can round through the spine here. Rock a little bit side to side. And again, that twist might be nice. You might feel this a little bit deeper in the low back. And adding the right side in. Go ahead and bring it up through center. Take the feet nice and long. Flex the toes back towards your face. Sweep the hands high on the inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Feel free to grab the toes or grab the shins, calves, whatever you want to get. But I encourage you to flex the toes back towards your face to open up the backs of the legs here. And really just trying to bring the chest down towards the thighs. I don't care what your hands do. You're going to get that stretch if you just bring the chest towards the thighs. One more breath here. On the exhale, we're going to roll it up to shoulder stand. So come on to the back. Walk the hands up the hips, up the low spine here. And make a little bit of a tripod with your shoulder blades and the elbows. Take one more breath. On the exhale, lower your hands down, lower your hips down, fish pose. So little L's with your hands. Bring them right underneath your sit bones. Walk the elbows together here. Point the toes. Chest pops up. Let the head tip back if it feels good. One more breath. On the exhale, come up. Plant the hands here. Walk the feet in. We're going to take reverse tabletop here. So we're going to lift the hips. No sagginess, right? So if you look from the side, I don't want no sag. Lift the hips so everything is nice and level here. Take the right leg, cross over that left thigh, drop the left or drop your seat down. We're just gonna rock side to side with this leg, and eventually let that right foot hit the left side. Sit up, left elbow hooks against the right thigh. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Nice little twist to start things off here. One more breath. Come back through center. Plant the hands. Lift the hips up nice and high. Right leg to the sky. Set it down. Second side. Left leg over that right thigh. Set your hips down. Rock it side to side. And eventually let that right foot fall over. Sorry, left foot fall over to the right side. Sitting a little higher. And we're going to hook that elbow and just twist. One more breath. Release right back. Press that right foot in. Lift the hips up. Drop that left foot down. We're going to crab walk back through center here. So back to reverse tabletop. Rock it back and forth. Stretching the shoulder heads. Hips are lifting. Take one more inhale. And then walk the feet nice and long for reverse plank. Try and smash the feet on the ground here. Keep the hips lifting for 3, 2, 1. Set your butt down. Bring the hands high. Let's lower down for Ardha Navasana, low boat pose. So we're going to do some variations coming from chair back to this pose today. It's going to be kind of a fun dynamic movement. We're going to hold here for a minute. Take one more breath. Exhale and bring it all the way up. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, halfway up. Inhale it down. Let's bend the knees. Rock up to your squat. Ooh, squat is hard with that calf, Karen. Hands at heart center here. Sitting up with the chest. Get the elbows right between the knees. Next inhale, sweep the hands nice and high. Meet me back in chair pose. Sit low. Reach the hands up on the breath in. On the exhale, we're going to lower it down right into Savasana. Low bow pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale it down. Exhale, up and down. Hands behind the heads. 10 bicycles. Go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back to low Savasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, coming down. Bend the knees. Rock back and forth. Right up into your squat. All the way up. Woo! Hands in between the knees. Inhale, sweep the hands nice and high. Exhale, right back into chair pose. Reach the arms high on the breath in. Exhale, bring it nice and low. Roll it back. Ardha Navasana. Inhale. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Tap your heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head. 10 bicycles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ardha Navasana. Inhale. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Exhale up. Inhale it down. Bend the knees. Rock up and down. Find your squat again. Roll all the way up. Back to the breath here. Inhale, sweep the hands nice and high. Feet come together. Right back into that chair pose. Sweep the hands high. Exhale, start to lower, 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 lower. Rock it down. Ardha Navasana. Roll onto that left hip. Hands high, feet long. Take a breath in. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale down. Exhale up and down and up and down. Give you a short lift. Up, down, up, down. Let's go 5 more. 5, down, 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1. Back through center on the right hip. Here we go. Crunch it up and down and up and down. Up, down. 5 more. 5, lengthen. 4, lengthen. 3, lengthen. 2, and 1. Back through center. Bring it up to Navasana. Hold it here. Take a breath. Exhale, just the legs. Inhale them. Exhale, chest stays long. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, roll over, cross knees. Find your tabletop pose. Spread the fingers wide. Drop the belly. Inhale for cow. Exhale, curl and round for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Take the knees a little bit wider here. Inhale, cow. On the exhale, round through the spine. Take the right hip back towards that right heel. Inhale up through center. Exhale over to the left side. Left hip, left heel. Inhale through center and just keep that kind of semicircle movement going. Tabletop pose, right leg lifts. Left arm extends. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl. Inhale, kick that right foot up. Exhale, curl. And up. And curl. 2 more. Up. Curl. Up. Curl. Switch sides. Left leg. Right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Kick it up. Exhale. Curl. Exhale. Up. Keeps a bunch of exhales. Inhale it up. Exhale. Curl. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Set it back down. I want you just to spread the fingers nice and wide here. Tuck the toes. Just hold the knees off the mat. Not too long or not too high. Just an inch or so off the mat. I want you to try to pull the toes towards the hands. Hands towards the toes. Fire through the core for 3, 2, 1. Walk it back to plank pose. We're going to do some ups and downs from the forearms to the hands. And I want you, this in class last week, what I want you to do is when you come up to really push the shoulder blades up. So just don't just come to here, but an extra lift when we come up. So take a breath in and bring it down to the forearms. Press up to plank and lift the shoulders. Forearms back up. Press the shoulders back down. And up. Press the shoulders back down. 2 more. Bring it up. Shoulders. Bring it down. 1 more. Bring it up. Shoulders. Bring it down. Forearm plank. Holding forearm plank. Bring the feet together. Hips to the right. Up and to the left. And to the right. And left. Go ahead and make little arches, little rainbows with your booty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips down. Let's take a Sphinx pose. So spread the forearms wide, fingers wide. Inhale, pull yourself through the forearms here. Open the chest. Take a peek over that right shoulder. Maybe bend that right knee. Left shoulder, left knee. Take the hands nice and long for seal pose. Legs are still long. Fingers are spread wide. Just a little stretch here for 3, 2, 1. Moving into Swastikasana now. So take careful pride with this one on your shoulders. Right hand goes directly out. So you're making an L with your head and your arm. We're going to roll on the right side here. Left foot plants behind the right thigh. And you can use the left hand to help you roll over. If you have enough mobility, you can bring both feet flat on the floor. But 1 is fine. 2, we're just going for a big stretch in the front of the shoulder head here. Take 1 more breath. And then slowly roll it back onto your stomach. Switching sides, that left arm goes directly out. Rolling onto that left side. Plant the right foot here. Just use this right hand to kind of push you around as far as you need to go. I love this stretch. It feels really good. 1 more inhale. On the exhale, bring it right back to the stomach. So we're going to come back into forearm plank here. So tuck the toes, lift the hips, spread your fingers wide. We're going to lower it down, and on an exhale, we're going to press up, lift the shoulder blades, and kind of squeeze them together on your back. Inhale it down. Exhale, press and squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more on your own. Go for it. Lower down. Press up. These are not supposed to be easy. After your 5th one, come all the way down. Make a pillow with your hands. Rock the feet side to side. Little windshield wipers. Really big shoulder strengthener there. Lengthen the feet here. We're going to take a locust pose. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Point your toes Lift the chest. Lift the feet. Squeeze the feet together. Palms away from the spine. Maybe lift another layer of ribs off the mat. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down. Tuck the toes. Press all the way to plank. Big breath in plank. Down dog on your exhale. Let's walk out the feet here. Pedaling out the feet. And when you feel all right and feel even, shift it back forward to plank pose, working on shoulders a little bit more. Take an inhale. On the exhale, halfway down and pause. Inhale up and press. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, halfway pause. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, pause. Option to hover the right foot for 3, 2, 1. Switch to left for 3, 2, 1. Press to plank. Downward facing dog. Very slowly, walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Take a forward fold. This thing's going crazy. Take a forward fold. Ragdoll here. Be nice and heavy. Let everything be loose. If the bind feels good, you can grab your elbows. Feel free to interlace your fingers behind your back. Feel free to traction your skull if you want to bring your hands to the base of your skull. Let everything be long. A lot of shoulder work to open class here. Because shoulders are my favorite. I love nice strong shoulders. Take one more breath. And on the exhale, release the hands down. And on the next breath in, we're going to slowly unfurl the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders up to ears on the breath in. Exhale, set everything down. Now it's time to do some yoga. Sweep the hands high. Inhale. Left wrist in the right hand. Let's exhale to the right side. Inhale to bring it up. Switch wrists. Take the left side. Inhale to bring it up. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift on the breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga, always an option to throw in some push-ups or pause halfway down. When you're ready, flip your feet, take cobra or lift the hips for exhale for downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here. Bend the knees, lift the heels, bottom of the exhale, step or hop into your squat. Hands at heart center. I feel like I'm in a commercial, although you can't tell because my hair's up. This vent is so strong that if my hair were down, it would be like flowing in the wind. So just picture that. But it'd be like in my face instead of going the other way. Inhale, sweep it nice and high. Feet come together. Left wrist in the right hand or just prayer hands and exhale to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, left side. Inhale up. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift on the breath in. Flatten out the back here. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog on the breath in. Downward dog on the exhale. One more round, just like that. Let's bend the knees, lift the heels, find your squat. Hands at heart center. Next breath in, sweep everything up. Big inhale. Prayer hands, exhale, right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, left side. Inhale to bring it high. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift, flatten out the spine. Exhale, hands down, step hop or option to take a crow and make your way back for chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up to find the hands at the top of the mat. Peace fingers wrap around the big toes. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold forward. Use the traction from the weight of the hands on the toes to fold you to a nice deep forward fold again. Lengthening out the backs of the legs here. Take one more breath. Release your toes. Let's take the left foot around side the right foot so your pinky toes are matching. Sweep the hands high on the breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Feel free to bring the right fingertips down. Open that left arm to the sky for a nice little IT band stretch here. It's okay to let that left hip kind of fall out to the side. One more breath. On the exhale, bring that hand down. Let's switch the cross of the legs. And we're going to go ahead and just reestablish this. Sweep the hands high. And then fold forward on the exhale. You're welcome to bring the left fingertips down and the right hand up to the sky. And it's okay to let that right hip kind of fall out to the side to get into the IT band here. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down, uncross the feet. Next breath in, sweep the hands nice and high. And let's meet in chair pose. Hands up on the breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on the inhale. On the exhale, plant the hands, let that right foot come up to a standing split, but keep the fingers on the mat. And all I want you to do is try to match the chest to the thigh. I don't care how high the right leg goes. Try to get your chest towards that left thigh. And then we're going to step back into warrior one pose here. So feet have a little bit of space between them. Take a second to pull up your pants. Adjust your hips so everything faces the top of the mat. And we're going to take the inside of that right foot and peel it up. Sweep the hands nice and high here. Square those hips towards the front of the mat. Nice little lunge in this left leg. Big breath. Bring the hands behind the back. Inhale, open the chest to the sky. Humble warrior. Let's fold it forward. Left shoulder to left knee. Make sure that left hip is in alignment with that left knee. Big breath in. Release the hands down. We're going to take side angle pose in the bind here. So half or full bind. And I want you to take the chest and tip it up towards the ceiling. So your footing doesn't need to change at all. Just the angle of the chest. Take one more breath. Release the hands down to frame the front foot. Spin on that back foot. Drop the right knee down. Those right toes stay tucked. And sweep the hands high for Anjaneyasana. Sink nice and low into this bent left knee. Squeeze that right glute. Activate this right hip flexor. Drop the shoulders here. Relaxing the face. Really stretching through the legs. One more breath. Hands to heart center. Twist right elbow against that left thigh. And again, come back into that nice bent knee on the left side. Just wringing out the spine for one more moment. On an exhale, release your hands down. We're going to straighten out this left leg and fold over this left leg. You don't have to go very deep. All I want you to do is get into the back of that leg. Might feel good to grab those toes, pull them back towards your face. Might feel good to add a little rolling to this right side to get into the groin a little bit more, or twisting to the left side to get into the outside of the left leg. Whatever you want to do, whatever works here. When you're ready, make your way to lizard pose. So we're going to bend that left knee. Take the toes to about 10 o'clock. Hands come inside of this foot, and I want your toes kind of dangling off the mat and the knee to be in the same plane Feel free to put some pressure on that thigh to help get into the inner hip here. Take a peek down at that right hand. Let's lift the right knee. Left hand comes to the sky, stepping back into side plank here, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Feels compared to the right side. We're going to extend the right leg up on the breath in. Stack and open the hip. Really put some pressure into that right hand to lift the right knee high. Stay here or flip into wild thing. Hips going high to the sky. Take a breath in. Bring it right back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to nose on the exhale. Inhale that leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog. And let's step that right foot forward. Back heel turns to warrior 1. Sweep the hands high. Adjust the hips here if you need to. And take that left foot and peel the inside of that left foot up. Big breath. Release the hands behind the back, opposite them on top. Inhale, palms away from spine, chest is lifting. Big inhale. Humble warrior as you fold forward. Right shoulder to right knee. Head can be nice and heavy here. Palms come away from the spine. Big breath in. We're going to release directly into side angle pose, half or full bind. If you're binding, open the chest, back up towards your ceiling. Take one more inhale. And then we're going to release the hands down, spin on the ball of the back foot. Keep the left toes tucked. As we find Anjaneyasana, dropping the shoulders here. Really activating that left glute here. Focusing on stretching out the left hip flexor. Come nice and low in this right knee. Take one more breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist to the right side. Hook that left elbow on that right thigh. Bringing out the spine here. For 3, 2, 1. Straight out that right leg. And just bring your chest towards that right thigh, kind of like we did in standing splits. Feel free to flex the toes. Bring them back towards your face. You're welcome to roll into the left here to get into that groin on the right side, or out to the right side to get to the outside of the leg. When you're ready, make your way into your lizard pose. Hands to the inside of that foot. Toes going to go to about 2 o'clock on this side. Put some pressure on that thigh. One more breath. And this time, bring the hands down to the inside of the foot. Tuck the left toes. Lift that left knee. We're going to step into our squat here. We're going to work it backwards the other way. Inhale, sweep the hands nice and high. Bring the feet together. Meet me in chair pose. Sweep the hands up. Big breath in. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift on the inhale. Plant the hands. We're going to take the left foot up for standing splits. All I want you to really focus on is getting the chest towards that right thigh. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Step back, warrior 1. Yes, it's the same side we were just on. We're going to change a few things up here. Hands high, breath in. Humble warrior, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Big breath. Fold forward, right shoulder, right knee. Inhale it here. Exhale, release into that bind. Open that left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Release the hands down. All the toes go to the left. Quick skandasana here. You keep the hands down. Left toes poke up to the sky. Right knee bends. You can keep them down as you walk to the back of the mat. Just a nice, gentle skandasana. One more breath. We're going to move it forward. Anjaneyasana. Left knee comes down. Sweep the hands high. Big inhale. Right away into the twist. Left elbow. Right thigh. Palms together as we peek to the right side. Take an inhale. Half or full splits. Hands come down. Straighten out that right leg. Feel free to modify any way that feels good for you. Lizard pose. Bend that right knee. Toes to 2 o'clock. Hands to the inside of that foot. Put some pressure on that right thigh. Toes and knees in the same plane here. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Stack the palm right under the hip. Tuck the toes. Lift that left knee up. Right hand to the sky as we take it to side plank. Holding here. Any variation. Hips are high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Kneading down dog. From downward facing dog, left leg lifts. Stack and open that hip. Put some pressure on that left hand to lift that left knee nice and high. Stay here or find wild thing. Hips are high, head is heavy. Big breath. Bring it back. Three-legged dog. Extend that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale to that left tricep. Inhale, bring it up. We're going to step the left foot forward, warrior 1. Give yourself some space. Sweep the hands high, big breath. Hands behind the back, opposite thumb on top this time. Palms away from the spine. Lift the chest, big breath. Humble warrior as you fold forward, palms away from the spine. Head is heavy. Inhale. Release the hands down. Side angle pose with the bind or half bind. Chest pokes up to the sky. Drop that right shoulder behind you. One more inhale. Release the hands down. Toes to the right side. Left foot's flat. Right toes poke up to the sky. Take an inhale. Find the back of the mat on the exhale. Inhale, we're going to bring it all the way forward into that Anjaneyasana. So drop the right knee, keep those toes tucked, hands high for 1 breath. Exhale, settle the shoulders, hands to heart center, twisting to the left. Try to match the hands to the heart to really get into this twist here. Take 1 more breath. Release it down, half or full splits. Straightening out that left leg. Welcome to add in any modifications that feel good for you. When you're ready, make your way into your lizard pose, bending that left knee, hands to the inside of that left foot, toes to about the 10 o'clock range. Put some pressure on that thigh. One more inhale. Hands come down, tuck those right toes, and we're going to step into our squat. So hands to heart center, hoping, starting to feel a little bit more open in those hips. So we're going to start to move a little bit quicker and a little bit more intentional. Let's bring everything up. Big inhale. And meet back in chair pose here. Sweep the hands high. Inhale. Exhale, lower, 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 lower. Ardha Navasana, nice and long. Up to Navasana. Ardha Navasana, cross the legs, roll up, press it back. Chaturanga. We'll meet in down dog. Right leg lifts. Walk the hands back to standing splits on that left foot. Slowly start to walk the palms up the shin, meeting me in airplane pose. Airplane, I want you to lift that leg high, Shoulder blades come together on the back. Lift the leg a little bit higher, open the chest a little bit more. Big breath. Right into dancer pose. You're already there. You're so close. Left hand goes long. Kick into that right hand with the right foot for 3, 2, 1. We're taking a quick tree pose. So bring that right foot into the left thigh or against the calf. Just please avoid your knee. Just push myself over. Thanks, wall. It's windy in here. It's that vent. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Knee comes right out. Hands go long. Step into the crescent lunge. Big breath. Drop the shoulders. Let's tap the left knee. Inhale to bring it up. Open twist to the right side. Inhale to bring it up. 2 taps. That's 1. Bring it up. That's 2. Bring it up. Inhale. Open twist to the right side. Hands to heart center. Hook that left elbow. Right feet right on the right thigh. Take a peek at that left knee. Make sure it's not saggy. Lift that left knee. Be strong with that left leg. You're welcome to open the arms nice and wide. In fact, everybody open the arms nice and wide. On the next breath in, take that left hand all the way to the sky. Right hand back to the thigh. Big breath. Come through crescent lunge. 1, inhale. Warrior 2. So big all the way to the other side here. Dropping the shoulders. Inhale to reach that hand forward. Hang out on this right foot to work on that strength in that right leg. Big breath. Reach a little further forward. Reverse warrior on the exhale. Inhale through side angle pose. You're welcome for your bind or bird of paradise. If you'd like to bring that left foot forward, we're going to hold for about 5 breaths here. If you've made your way up to bird, make your way back down. If you have the bind, go ahead and release it. Back to Skandasana. So toes to the left side. Left toes poke up to the sky. This time, hands are up. Take an inhale. On the exhale, stay low as you find the back of the mat. Stretch that right leg. Should feel pretty good here. Inhale. Bring it back forward. Opening to reverse triangle. So straighten that right leg. Straighten that right arm. Big inhale. Hips come back. Full triangle. Reach that hand forward and down. The left arm's going to go up to the sky. Make sure you're not hyperextending that right leg in triangle. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, bend the right knee. Sweep that left hand down. Awkward lunge, horizon lunge, all the toes. Roll to the right side. You can lift or lower your hips depending on what your body needs here. Take a big breath. Step it back to side plank, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. We'll meet in down dog. Settle everything out. Go ahead and bend the knees, lift the heels, step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift on the breath in. Exhale, fold. Sweep the hands high on the inhale. Big reach. Give me right back in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Big inhale, dropping the shoulders. Lower everything down. Meet me back. Low boat. Take an inhale. Exhale. High Navasana. Low and high and low. One more time. Bring it up. Bring it low. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Cross your knees. Pop it back. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up on the breath in. Big inhale. Walk the hands back, standing splits at the back of the mat here. So again, the goal, get the chest to the thigh, and then eventually start to creep the hands up that leg, lifting the torso a little bit higher, reaching back into airplane pose, lifting that left leg, bring the shoulders together on the back, lift the leg a little higher, open the chest a little bit more, big inhale. Let's catch that foot for dancer pose. Right hand goes nice and high. Kick into that left foot, left hand. Nice shoulder stretch and chest stretch on that left side. One more breath. Tree pose. Make your way into your tree pose. Hands go wherever you'd like. High, low, heart center, reverse namaste. Drop your shoulders, holding for one more inhale. And then let's release that left knee in front. Hands go high. Stepping into your crescent lunge. My right leg is so sore from this weird little tour thing. It's crazy. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, tap that knee down. Inhale it up. Big open twist to the left side. Inhale up through center, 2 taps. That's 1. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale it up. Open twist to the left side. Big breath. Hands to heart center, hooking. Right elbow on that left thigh. Try to bring the hands as close to heart center as you can. Nice and strong. Make sure that right leg isn't droopy. Activating that quad, pressing that left heel back or right heel back. Open the arms nice and wide. On the next inhale, stand up, reverse. Right hand to the sky. Left hand to the back of the leg. Take a big breath. Exhale through crescent. Inhale here. Warrior 2, switching sides. Inhale to reach it forward. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Reverse your warrior. Big breath. Side angle pose as you come all the way through and down. Feel free to take a bind or bird of paradise here. Open the chest to the sky if you bind. Nice long 5 breaths here if you're welcome to take your bird. Keep the breath flowing. If you're in bird, slowly make your way back down. If you have the bind, release it. Take the toes to the right side. Skandasana. Left foot flat, right toes to the sky, chest up, inhale. Exhale, switching sides. Inhale, bring it forward. We're going to open and reverse triangle. Left arm high overhead. Full triangle, hips come back, left hand down. Make sure you're not hyperextending that thigh or that knee on the left side. One more big breath. And on the exhale, we're going to bring that right hand down. All the toes go to the left side, rolling off the side of the mat here for horizon lunge. Lift or lower your hips depending on what you need here. Take one more breath. Step it back to side plank. Any variation holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Let's be in down dog. From downward facing dog, bend the knees, lift the heels, step her up the top of the mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Urdhva Hastasana, sweep the hands high, big breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's run through it again. Let's meet in chair pose. Inhale the hands high. Dropping, low, low, low. Ardha Navasana, big breath. Exhale, Navasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale up. Inhale low. Cross the legs. Press it back. Chaturanga. Down dog. Right leg extends. Standing splits at the back of the mat. Slowly lifting straight into dancer pose this time. So catch that right foot right away. Left arm goes long. Holding for 3, 2, press that leg up. Bring it long. Crescent lunge, adjust your feet. Inhale here. Exhale, let's tap the left knee. Inhale it up. Open twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap once and up and twice and up. Open twist right. Hands to chest. Hook that left elbow. Open the arms nice and wide. Inhale, reverse. Left hand to the sky. Exhale, come through crescent. Big breath here. Warrior 2, spin it open. Reach it forward, come right into side angle pose. No bind this time. Big breath. Take it into Skandasana. Left toes to the sky, hands to heart center. Big inhale. Exhale, let's find the back of the mat. Inhale, this time all the way through. Plant that left hand, skipping triangle, moving right into horizon lunge. Inhale here, side plank, stepping back, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chaturanga. One more side to go. We'll meet in downward facing dog. We're going to go right into it. So let's go ahead and lift that left leg up. Walk it back to the right foot. Standing splits at the back of your mat. Establish that balance. Go ahead and start to lift everything up, up, up. We're going to take it straight away into dancer pose, catching the left foot. Right hand goes long. Beautiful pose. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Let's release and go right into figure 4. So left shin over right thigh. Hands at heart center. Test the strength of that right leg. Chest stays upright. Ooh, good stretch in that outer hip here. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Leg goes straight. Left leg meets me in crescent lunge. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, tap that right knee. Inhale it up. Open twist to the left side. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, 2 taps. That's 1. Inhale up. Exhale, 2. Inhale up. Open twist to the left. Hook the elbow. Hands at heart center. Right elbow on left thigh. Right leg is strong. Establish that balance. Let's open those arms wide. Next breath in. Tip it the other way. Right hand goes high. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it through crescent lunge. Big breath here. Warrior 2. Inhale to reach it forward. Find your side angle pose. Holding for 5. Mat. Inhale, bring it forward. We're going to pivot, plant the right hand. All the toes go to the left side. Take one more inhale. Side plank. Let's step it back. Hips are high. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Pedal everything out. Nice work. Extend that right leg up. Pigeon pose. Right shin forward. Left leg back. I keep seeing a little message flashing up on the screen, and I'm really hoping The internet's not sucking. I'm sorry if it is. I don't actually know where the router is in this house. I got a little sweaty on that one. So just enjoy your pigeon. Take it to whatever level you want. You're welcome for a king pigeon. If you want to bend that left foot, you can grab the left foot with the left hand. Couple more breaths here. On your next exhale, let's bring the palms under the shoulders. Tuck the left toes. Sweep that right foot up and back and shake it out. And let's take the second side here. Left leg lifts on the inhale. Step it forward. Pigeon pose. Any variations are welcome. And this side might feel totally different than the first side. It's okay. King pigeon will bring you right foot into the right hand. If you don't do quad stretches very often, I recommend start adding them into your practice. It's so good for you. It's a really tight muscle. One more breath here. And this time I just want you to roll over onto that left hip. Sweep that right leg in front. Shake everything out. Come on down to your backs. Let's stack the shins over the mat. Rock them side to side. And on an exhale, knees are going to go to the left side. Open that right arm nice and long. Press the right shoulder into the mat. Let's bring the knees up through center on the breath in. And exhale to the right side. Open that left arm nice and long. Press that left shoulder into your mat. Next breath in, knees come up through center. Happy baby pose. Grab the soles of your feet. Pull your feet down to the mat. Try to squish the spine onto the mat. Take any final movements you'd like to take. And when you're ready, curl up into a ball and release into Savasana. Take up some space here. Get heavy on the mat. Feel the vibrations running through your fingers and toes from the work you've done. Go ahead and bring some movement back into your fingers, back into your toes. Give yourself a full body stretch. And when you're ready, make your way back to your comfortable seat. We're just going to close with one breath tonight. Let's bring the hands to heart center. On your inhale, sweep everything up. And on the exhale, sigh it out. Thanks for joining me. I have no idea who's there, but I appreciate the fact that there's a number on the screen, which is always really nice. Great night. And I hope to see you soon in person. But if you're not in Bellingham and you joined, it's good to have you here too. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.